on radio, on YouTube, and on your smartphone. This is TTUTA Speaks. We invite all listeners to tune into I-95.5 every Thursday morning at approximately 7:25 for TTUTA Speaks, a program which highlights local, regional, and international issues affecting the education sector. Good morning to all listeners and welcome to TTUTA Speaks. I'm your presenter, Barry Joel Desaine. As the sweet sound of steelpan music fills the air and Carnival fever takes over our Twin Island state, today's segment focuses on something very important, our education system and how it connects to our culture. It has been said that Carnival isn't just a festival, but it expresses who we are as a people. In this regard, schools play a huge role in keeping our traditions alive. From junior calypso and junior panorama competitions to designing breathtaking costumes for school fetes and frolics, teachers work tirelessly to prepare students for these events. The public may not know this, but much of their work happens outside of school hours, often at great personal cost. Sadly, this is often taken for granted, and the sacrifices teachers make go unrecognized. The Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association take this opportunity to fully acknowledge our teachers who contribute their personal time and resources to give students experiences beyond the requirements of the curriculum. The positive impact of their efforts in Carnival-related and other co-curricular or extracurricular activities such as sports and after-school clubs begs the questions: why are such activities not a normal part of the curriculum, and why are these not adequately funded? Is our education system truly preparing our children for life, or are we so focused on academics that everything else fades into the background? Let's be clear, of course academic subjects are important, but are they everything? What about the young pianist who dreams of mastering our national instrument? Or the dancer who longs to perform on a grand stage? What about the athlete who hopes to represent our country internationally? Think about the joy on a child's face when he or she creates a painting, plays a sport, or brings a character to life in a play. These experiences build confidence, nurture creativity, and give students a sense of identity and pride in their culture. Yet, these aesthetic subjects are often sidelined in favor of so-called serious academic subjects. Why? Because our education system has been designed to prioritize grades over real learning. This myopic focus on academic is so dominant that in some schools from as early as the infant department, students are conditioned to prepare for exams rather than to become well-rounded lifelong learners. And what about values? Are we teaching our children to be kind, ethical, and responsible citizens? Are we encouraging them to be problem solvers, innovators, and leaders? Or are we simply producing high achievers who are more focused on marks than on making a difference? Let's face it, for many students, school is an unpleasant, stressful, high-pressure experience. The system demands top grades, but in doing so, it often strips away the joy of learning. As mentioned in a previous segment, our approach to education can be traced back to our colonial past, where education was mainly about preparing students for employment rather than maximizing their potential. Even today, many still believe that studying hard is only about securing a job, when in reality, education should be much more. As we immerse ourselves in the vibrancy and creativity of Carnival this weekend, let us also take a moment to reflect on the urgent need for curriculum reform. Education should go beyond textbooks and exam preparation. It should shape well-rounded individuals who are creative, confident, and culturally aware. We must strike the right balance between academics and the arts, between test scores and character development, and between knowledge and ethical values. Our goal should be to prepare students not merely for finding a job, but for finding themselves as they discover their true potential to become the best that they can be. Success is not just about grades. It's about the ability to think critically, embrace our culture, live harmoniously, and contribute meaningfully to society. In closing, let us all commit to building an education system that nurtures all aspects of our children's development. Because when we invest in holistic education, we invest in a brighter future for Trinidad and Tobago. You have been listening to TTUTA Speaks. To contact us, please dial 610-3850. That's 610-3850. Or you may email our president at president@tuta.org. That's president@ttuta.org. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where recordings of interviews, events, and other materials are uploaded regularly. Like us by giving a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe.